New credit sale. We'll just hit the sale button and we're gonna run this transaction for $5. We'll hit enter. Now we can add a tip right here, right off the bat. If the customer is facing this screen, you can ask for the tip, or we can hit other and just bypass this. It asks us to enter a custom tip. We can type in whatever dollar amount we want to, but again, we're just gonna bypass it. We're not gonna type in anything, just hit confirm. You can turn that feature on and off, by the way, where it's asking for the tip on screen. If you bypass it, we'll show you what happens here. Or if you have it off altogether, we'll show you what happens. So we're running the transaction. It asks for a server ID. We're gonna hit confirm and just bypass that as well. Please remove card. And we'll wait for this receipt to print out, and it prints. We say okay to tear the slip. We get the customer copy printed out now. And there we go. That transaction is done and it drops us back off at the main screen. But looking back at the receipt, we can see that the customer has the opportunity to enter their tip right here on the receipt, just like a normal transaction. And we see that this is transaction number 5. Okay, so we have a $5 transaction, transaction number 5, and let's say the customer gives us a $1 tip. So the grand total here is gonna be $6. So let's go ahead and adjust this transaction back on our A920. And again, we know it's transaction number 5. So back here, we are gonna go to the function button actually. So we have all these options here, but to adjust the tip, it's actually on the function section. And what we are looking for is the tip menu down at the bottom left. And then there's a number of different ways we can actually find this transaction. I think the easiest way is by the invoice number, by the transaction number. Those are probably the easiest things that you can find here on the receipt. But if you have a bunch of receipts and you wanna adjust them all at one time, you can just hit view untipped transactions and scroll one by one through each of your untipped sales that are in the machine. For us, let's just do it by transaction number, since we know that this is transaction number 5 that we're wanting to adjust. So we're gonna hit confirm here. And it brings up all the information about the card, the last 4 digits, the fact that it was a $5 sale. That sounds good. That's exactly the one that we want to adjust. So we're going to go ahead and choose that and hit adjust. And we'll type in our $1 tip that the customer left us. Hit confirm. And now we have a $6 adjusted amount, and that's successfully been done. Very good. So now we see that sale is $6. So we're still looking at transaction number 5 here. And now we can go back and adjust more transactions, type in a new transaction number, or go all the way back to our main screen and get ready for the next sale.